gentlemen, we welcome you to Prodigy Racing Network, home of the Dualshock Racing Association, heading into the 12th round of the season. It's finally here. Watkins Glen International Raceway, one of the original road courses that NASCAR has run on over the past 20 or some odd years. 30, 40, some, I don't know. Anyway, that's beside the point. Welcome to Watkins Glen International Raceway, where the Dualshock Racing Association, for the third time this season, my bad, will be making a right turn. They went to Lime Rock Park earlier in the season. That race was won by Victor Delgado III. He's in this race. He's actually starting... No, he's not starting on pole. Where the fuck? I thought he was... Okay. I don't know where he is. There he is. Okay, so he's starting fourth. He's up there, but he'll be trying to defend his road course crown. No, I'm sorry. Kalen Bevan will. I am so sorry, guys. Holy crap. But Kalen Bevan is starting on pole. Can he win back-to-back road course races? We're about to find out here as the Dualshock Racing Association about ready to get underway here in New York. 23 laps. I don't know what kind of drugs the hosts are smoking here, but 23. Yeah, let's hope they can last 23 laps around this junkyard of a track. 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix pace car pulling into the pit lane here. Sorry, 2007. Coming to the start-finish line, they come. Kalen Bevan. On the outside of him is Ryan Santana. Into the Geico restart zone. Green flag in the air here in Watkins Glen. Now, let's pray to God they survive turn one. It's Flandre Wilson's going to try and make it 3 wide as they try to go into turn one. Flandre Wilson, contact there between her and the 20. For the most part, they will survive turn one. A couple of people go off into the runoff, but other than that, everybody will live through turn one. I think that's probably going to be the most action you see all day. Oh, massive crash! Okay, as soon as I say that, we might be in order for a restart here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're going to be due for a restart, which is okay because we actually... thanks, Flandre Wilson, for telling me that I forgot about the splash screen. We almost had a situation where... We almost had a situation from the Budweiser series last year where we completely forgot to turn off the screen. But we will be redoing the start here in just a couple of minutes. Now, this scares me because... this really scares me now because we have to do turn one all over again. Oh my goodness Lord. No, I don't want to do this. This is not going to be fun. Everybody's going to die. Just because you survive it once doesn't mean you're going to survive it twice. Now, once they get good spread out, that's a different story, but good Lord. And then if you don't, I mean, if you survive turn one, you got to forget. You got to remember, you also have the bus stop, because that's basically, if Formula One was racing here, that'd probably be a DRS zone. It just, this is basically, this track can be all sorts of tricky. Especially for people driving pretend race cars.
Drivers, start your engines!
Thanks, lady. Now go make me a sandwich. I'm joking, by the way. I wasn't being serious. A couple of people starting a bit of a fire here down on the grid. Ryan Santana and Kalen Bevan going to give this another try. We have 4 drivers that are still mathematically eligible to win the championship. However, you got to get past Victor Delgado first. Kalen Bevan will be trying to extend his cushion here, although he doesn't really have a snowball's chance in hell of winning the championship. Here they are coming back onto the front straightaway, up the hill again, kind of similar to Road America, except maybe less steep. And green flag back in the air for attempt number 2 here in Watkins Glen. And this time we don't have the stream starting soon screen. However, we do not have the graphics that we had in last night's race, but we'll fix that for season 6, don't worry. We got one off. It is going to... that is That is Chris Merlin back there, the Toyota. I'm trying to remember his name without looking at the roster sheet. Ryan Santana basically pulling away. Now, will they survive the S's here? One person didn't. Carl Childress into the wall there in his beautiful-looking DoorDash Chevrolet. Now, this is the part that I'm most concerned about. Flandre Wilson right there in behind the 20 car of Ryan Santana. And the top 5, at least, will survive the bus stop chicane. Then everybody will come through. Carl Childress, last place now after that contact. Ryan Santana still holding on to his first place spot as it stands. Oh, they will go off into the runoff just a little bit there. This might give Flandre Wilson an opportunity to pass here as they come onto the final stretch. What I like to call the aggressive goes around corner. But they will survive lap 1, and Ryan Santana will lead us off here, followed by Flandre Wilson and Kaylin Bevan, the Lime Rock winner. And we got one off. Something happened to Santana. What? Okay, I'm so sorry. That's our main criticism, is that we seem to miss everything here. And I know that. I'm sorry. Ryan Santana just, yep, that happens to the best of us, bud. Not really much you can say about that. But, oh, Carl Childress is also off. What happened to him? Well, everybody seems to survive the first corner on the first lap, but that's probably because you're kind of forced to brake. Carl Childress has completely missed it there. Well, that'll make the blooper reel for certain here. Well, on top of that, now we have the 45 of Kaylin Bevan into first place. As a result of that, the Lime Rock Park winner is currently your leader. Where did Flandre Wilson go? Flandre is into pit road, and Carl has spun again. Carl has spun again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I'm just doing this so you can all laugh at Carl. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, they just hit he had the rumble strip there. Really not. It really can upset the car here. Now we're coming to 21 laps to go. Flandre Wilson is still nowhere to be seen. I think she may have just retired by now. She started on pole at Lime Rock Park, which I kind of expected her to do a lot better here in Watkins Glen as a result, but I guess Lime Rock Park comparatively is a lot easier than this track. I mean, there's really not many complex corners, but Ryan Santana, despite his little incident, is still in the second place. Right there behind him is the 71 car belonging to William Viola. Saw a little bit of him in last week's race in Nashville. Led quite a lot of laps, actually. Expecting a pretty good performance from him today. Right now, he's currently up into the top 3. And we actually got a pretty diverse top 3. Kaylin Bevan, Ryan Santana, and William Viola. Dodge, Chevy, Ford in that top 3. We've got no Toyotas because all of them have always been, well, because the lone Toyota in this race is all the way in the back. That is the Brazilian himself, Chris Merlin. Got a battle here between Winty Wolf, a.k.a. Dale Earnhardt, the second, I guess. Dale Earnhardt the third. Side by side coming down the hill into the first braking zone. Winty Wolf will have a chance here on the inside, and Victor Delgado will not be able to get past that 3 car. However, he will have a run coming into turn 2 here. Through the S's they go. You do have to let off in those first, about the midway point between the first and second S, but Victor Delgado will make short work of it, and he will stay up into the second place spot, or sorry, no, he's not in the second place. What am I doing? Sorry, he will hang on to the fifth place spot. I am sorry. Good Lord. Well, Ryan Santana, good news for him. He's building the gap on the 45. At least from what I see. He did have a 121 gap to the 45 of Kaylin Bevan. It might be a lot more closer than that now with that mistake by the 45. At 20, well, he's got the pristine auctions car, but his car right now is anything but pristine as that left side is completely bashed in from that incident on lap 2, sorry. Coming into the first corner, William Viola will not be able to get the run there that he wanted coming into that first braking point. Victor Delgado, the third now. Oh, one car locked up. It was the 07 of Bryson Miller. And off the track goes Winty Wolf. The first corner is a killer here in Watkins Glen. JD McDuffie would like to say otherwise, but we got a side-by-side battle. Ryan Santana and William Viola. Knew this one was going to come eventually. As they come in through the bus stop chicane, we'll try and keep tabs on those two here. Not really much to see there. I thought there was a battle shaping up between Bryson Miller and Winty Wolf, but I guess not. Flandre Wilson all the way in the back. She is currently being scored 12th out of 13 competitors right now. Of course, the 25 car is the one that is currently 2 down and currently in last place. Somehow it's not Carl Childress, but it is. I don't know who the 25 is, though. Doesn't matter, though, because we do have a battle here now. Do you capitalize here coming into the first corner? Let's see what William does. 20 locks up, going into the corner just a little bit there, and he'll be just fine with a 71 wrist right there on his tail. William Viola to the inside, coming into the S's. The 71 and the 20 right there. They'll switch back here, coming down through into the S's and onto the back straightaway. I do not know the turn names here in Watkins Glen. I apologize. I do not know the track that well. And somebody gonna lock up coming into the bus stop. Who's gonna hit the curbs worse here? William Viola is not letting up on that 20 car. What a battle here in Watkins Glen. This kind of reminds me of the Marcus Ambrose-Brad Keselowski battle from 2012 in a lot of ways. Except these guys are battling for second. Here they are coming into the penultimate braking zone here. Now coming on to the final corner here in Watkins Glen. The 20 defending like hell against William Viola. That 71 car still holding strong. He knows exactly where to make this move. He's going to get the draft off the 20. Side by side, it's going to be a drag race down to turn 1. He'll clear the 20, but is he going to be able to outbrake Ryan Santana? No, he will not. The 20 stays in shape. No, he overshoots the corner. And the 20 car will be, Ryan Santana will be put back behind William Viola, and a costly mistake for Ryan Santana. William Viola will clear him. He will move into second place. Kalen Bevan is now going to be his next target. What a race that was, what a battle that was between Ryan Santana and William Viola. We also got another battle here between Carl Childress and Chris Merlin. We can't wait to see how this one's going to turn out. Oh, Chris Merlin hits the berm there, hits the rumble strip coming off of turn 1. And that one will spin him around. That is a costly mistake there for the Brazilian driver. Let's take a look at that one more time here before we move on. Oh, it didn't even hit the curb. He just spun, and Carl Childress just about took him out there, too. Man, and that is just a bad way to lose positions there. Now Carl Childress dealing with Jeb Raby. Carl Childress, we did. Now, by the way, Dual did send me a memo before the race. If they do this here in the bus stop, they've gotten the penalty. So Carl Childress clearly serving that out right now in the bus stop chicane. Bad news for him. Been a caution-free race so far, but has not been a dry race whatsoever. And we might actually have a battle here for the lead. William Viola, he's had a ton of speed in that number 71 machine. We saw a lot of speed out of him in the Nashville Fairgrounds. Didn't think that would carry over to the road courses, but here we are. That number 71 car. Ford versus Dodge. Who's going to win this one? Mopar or... I actually don't know. At least Toyota has TRD. I don't know what Ford has. I don't know. Mopar versus EcoBoost. What can I say? Not side. They will actually. The 71 might have a chance here. Might be able to get the run here, coming off the final corner and into the front straightaway. If he can he might have to try and outbrake him here, coming into turn 1, hoping that Kalen Bevan makes a mistake. Locks up the brakes here, but they'll be just fine here as they come in through turn 1, and the 71, the battle rages on for the lead. $15 laps to go here in Watkins Glen. That was your DSCC onboard camera. The 71 car, William Viola. Kalen Bevan right in front of him. Kalen actually doesn't live very far from this track. He lives in Canada. I believe he said Ontario. So not very far from here. This is kind of a home race for the 45 car. But right now, he's having a lot of trouble with William Viola trying to keep him at bay here. I have a feeling Williams not going to race him clean for very long. Williams into the grass now. This might give Ryan Santana a chance to catch up here. We might see a little bit of a Formula One style accordion effect happen here very shortly. William Viola looking for every conceivable way he can get past that 45, but as it stands, he's having a lot of trouble here. I'm going to keep saying this. This point right here, this upcoming braking point, is their best chance to probably overtake here at this racetrack. William Viola into the heavy braking zone going into turn 1, and he will stay on the outside. He's still right there on the quarter panel of Kalen Bevan. And that Dodge Charger is holding on tight. I kind of want to see if there's any other battles throughout the course of the track just real quick. Yes, there is. Bryson Miller and Nico Servideo currently sitting second in the points as it stands. Victor Delgado also back there too. And here comes William Viola. He will get past the 45 of Kalen Bevan. Since we missed that, let's take a look at what happened there. Well, how he got that run. It looks like he just got it coming through the S's. Side by side, switches down to the inside, knows exactly where to go here on this racetrack. Just follows the racing line up until about the up until this little stretch right here. Gets the draft he needs coming off the corner. Side drafts the 45. I don't think the 45 really wanted any part of him going through the bus stop, so that was an incredible one there. But the battle still might not be over. Ryan Santana also makes a mistake coming into the final corner. Bryson Miller there with the 18 and Nico Servideo there. The Home Depot Chevrolet right there with the 07. Unfortunately not sponsored by Jack Daniels. That would have been perfect, Bryson. I'm just saying, bro, you need to make a Jack Daniels car. Speaking of which, Bryson just hit the wall coming off the final corner now. This might be an opportunity for him to slingshot off of that Home Depot Chevrolet. 13 laps to go here in Watkins Glen. We got a little bit of smoke. I wonder what that's from. Viola still trying to hold off Bevan. I wonder if Bevan's going to have that same run that Viola was able to create. You can see Chris Merlin kind of struggled there. I say that, but he's actually right now up into... Oh, actually, he has a penalty, so he's going to be going into the bus stop. Well, that sucks for him. Either that or he just overshot the corner. I'm just going to go with what Dual said, honestly. It might just be a penalty. Well, right there you can see the 25 of Olivia Hammond in her famous Scott Dewaj Chevrolet. She's currently in the top 10, but she is a lap down. She's also kind of interfering with Jeb Raby here, who's trying to battle to get out of Flandre Wilson's way. Both these cars are a lap down, but Olivia Hammond, I think they're battling for position here. Because they're both a lap down. The 77, thank you, George, for that. The 77, Chris Merlin, has a down tire. That kind of explains why his car was kind of rocking back and forth there. So he will be coming into pit road here. This might give Winty... No, it won't give Winty Wolf a free position because he's a lap car. Winty's still holding on to 7th. Bryson Miller and Nico Servideo continue to be at each other's throats. And now we have... Oh, this battle's shaping up again thanks to Jeb Raby. Kalen Bevan now has a chance to take the lead away. Glad we changed the camera when we did. He's got a Discord link on the back of his car. I think that's his league link. That might actually be what's on his car. Now onto the inside comes Kalen Bevan. Just like those NR 2003 offline races, the lap cars make things a whole lot more interesting. Coming down to take the flag here. 11 laps to go. Coming down into that hard braking zone here. Kalen Bevan just does not... I don't think he knows how to use those... I don't think he knows how to take that first corner quite like the 71 car does, but... It's not saying Kalen's a bad road... I'm not saying he's a bad road course... He won at Lime Rock. He's a pretty good road course driver if he can win there, but... They might have a run here coming onto that stretch here. Coming into the bus stop chicane. We'll ride along as they go through there. Slides a little bit going through the corner. But the 71 slid a little bit worse there. If he could stay on the bottom here, he could have a run. But no, he's choosing to stay middle. Either that or he's just way too tight. Both cars way too tight, and the 71 goes into the grass here. Coming into the final couple of corners here. He has a massive run here, and he'll be side by side as they go through the corner. Kalen Bevan through the final corner. The 71's into the safer barrier. Coming down to 10 laps to go here in Watkins Glen. Side by side battle here as they go through turn number 1. Oh man, they did so well to keep it clean going through turn 1. Track limits for a suggestion. Well, even then, William has been keeping at least 2 tires on the track, so it's not like it's been anything egregious, but Kalen Bevan coming down into the bus stop. How many times are we going to say bus stop today? Oh, whoa, they both get a little bit squirrely there. Maybe that was just NR 2003's janky physics there. The 25 car, Olivia Hammond, is out of the race. We got one in the pit road. That is the 20 of... Ryan Santana in the pit road now. Side by side, Bryson Miller and Nico Servideo. 07 slid a little bit. Did you see that? Nico Servideo riding that little high side right there, but oh, he got a little tight. Bryson Miller got a way too tight going into the exit of the corner. Now that's about where you come out for the boot here. Bryson Miller still holding on. And that it's been a lot of Chevy versus Dodge battle. Say Kalen Bevan into pit road here. Nico Servideo will come into pit road. I guess he was just trying to make the most of his out lap there, or his in lap. Sorry. Blondre Wilson is a lap down, but she is now solidified into the top 10 now. By the way, a couple more drivers have retired. Carl Childress out of the race. Obviously, Chris Merlin, well, he's not out of the race, but he is 2 laps down. He's currently the worst performing car on the track right now. And then the 8 car belonging to TJ Smith is also out of the race. Also, Olivia Hammond out of the race as well. Chris Merlin, despite being 2 laps down, is currently looking to be in good shape here as he's probably going to come home in 10th. Kalen Bevan coming out of pit road now. He's going to have to try and chase down the first place spot again. The number 71 car was the leader at the line there. That is William Viola. He's coming to get his stop done here in Watkins Glen. I hate this pit road because it's a downward slope for that exit of pit road, and it's kind of it makes it so much harder just to get the pit stop right. It's already hard enough in this game to get your pit stops right. Jeb Raby's in, Victor Delgado's in, Bryson Miller is in. Here comes Kalen Bevan on the charge. Provided he does not... Whoa, did you hear that downshift? So, with these cars, you only have 4 gears, right? So they just shift down to the first gear to go through turn 1. Alright, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. William Viola in the second place now after Kalen Bevan was able to get the best of him on that pit run. They should be okay for the rest of the race. Ryan Santana way too loose there on the line. Maybe a little bit too not so used to the new tires. He does seem to have his damage buffed out though, so it looks like they did a little bit of repairs to his right panel there. I thought for Jeb Raby's car, I thought that was an Ace Hardware car, not AC/DC. Well, one in the grass there, and it seems like Chris Merlin's woes continue. Blondre Wilson probably going to get past him there, although she does have a full lap over him. 71, here comes Viola. This battle is just going to be, this is probably going to be what it's like for the rest of the race here. About 7 laps to go. And right now, Kalen Bevan is still looking for that win. He's looking for back-to-back road course wins. He won at Lime Rock. Remember this. And now a hard braking zone here. Well, not really a hard braking zone here. You can kind of just quickly get on the brake and coast through the bus stop there. But almost side by side as they come in through the carousel. 71 way off the racetrack there. Viola way off going through on the corner exit. That might get... No, it doesn't look like it really affected him on his run to Caleb Bevan right here. And as long as he doesn't smack the wall, he should be alright. But here comes the 71 with a giant run here coming into the front straightaway. Drag race as they go into the first corner. It kind of makes me wonder how this is going to set up for the finish. I wonder if we're going to have a photo finish here today. 71 is not cleared him just yet. Does push him off the racetrack just a little bit. And Caleb Bevan will hold on to his first place spot for now. 6 laps to go. And right now, it looks like he's starting to pull away just a little bit, but he can't really get too far. This is the only battle happening on the racetrack. Nobody... Oh, we got the 20. So he did just spin. What happened? He probably... Yep, that's happened to everybody today. I might have gotten on the gas a little bit early there. That's a mistake that you make at these road courses. Way too early there, way too fast on the gas, but... Looks like he'll be alright to continue. Victor Delgado has moved up into 3rd as a result here. He's going to try and chase down the 2 that are battling. Caleb Bevan, hard into the wall goes Viola. That's going to screw up his chances of getting this lead here on this next couple laps here. End of turn 1. Try not to make the same mistake the 20 did. 45 is way off. There it goes way off into the corner. And there goes William Viola getting a free position out of it. That's what this is about here at Watkins Glen and just a lot of these road courses in general. Limit your mistakes. And he is having a ton of trouble getting that car around the S's. Well, it's a bit of a gap there between the 2 cars. Jeb Raby, remember, he is currently a lap down. He's actually the last car on the lead lap here. Usually he's multiple laps down. Oh, Jeb Raby, the AC/DC car, loses it coming out of the bus stop. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess you could say he got thunderstruck going through the bus stop. Bryson Miller not really doing anything there with that 77 car. Robbie just about lose it coming off the corner entry once again. Victor Delgado and Ryan Santana are battling. Oh, Flandre just spun in the background. Is that what happened? Okay, well... Oh, well, there goes Chris Merlin again. Hard hit into the inside wall there. Or outside wall. Well, he goes into the kitty litter. Not really much else to say about that. He's had pretty much sums up his day. Flandre Wilson did spin. So we're going to take a look at that just really, really quickly. Apparently our camera caught it. And I didn't. Oh, you're right. Well, I don't know. Did she really... Okay, well... Yeah, she kind of got a little sideways and got into the wall, but... And that's all that happened to Flandre, but it was enough to kind of cripple her car a little bit. She will be in the pit road for service. Victor Delgado racing Ryan Santana here, the number 20 car. And Ryan Santana's had to put up with a lot today. He just wants a podium out of this, I really think. Because there's really, let's be honest, there's no chance, there's not a snowball's chance that he's going to get up to that 71 car. Let's just be honest here. And where's Kalen Bevan? Is he in pit road? Victor Delgado into the wall, coming on the front straightaway. That might give Ryan Santana a chance for a run here. 3 laps to go. The 45 of Kalen Bevan is out of the race. He is out of the race. So what? Once this battle clears up, I would like to see what happened to Kalen, unless somebody can tell me. So did Bevan just quit? Still a battle here between Santana and Delgado. I almost said Mingalelli. I feel stupid for that. But there are 9 cars left in this race now. And 3 laps to go. Not everybody can survive here in Watkins Glen. Here comes Ryan Santana. He might have a chance here on the outside. The 22 is a little bit slower than him here on the corner. So, man, this is going to be a good one. And on the outside, the 20 around the 22. And he will get it done. He'll make the move stick. He clears Victor Delgado coming into the final corner. 2 laps to go here. Andre Wilson there with the 71. The 71 currently your leader, William Viola. He's just got about, I'd say, 3 miles to go before he's done here. And that number 71 car currently looking for what I believe is going to end up being his, shoot. Yeah, what I believe is going to end up being his first win of the season. Joined pretty late. He either joined late in the season or he just started racing late in the season. I don't know which one's true. White flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. William Viola has 2.5 miles to go here at the famous Watkins Glen International. Victor Delgado and Victor Delgado and Ryan Santana battling for that second spot on the podium here. But the 22, it's got to be pretty happy here. Your championship leader looking for that second place spot. And his main competition, Victor Delgado, his main competition. Who is his main competition? Well, it's a battle between Ryan Santana. Still got the leg up here as they come into the S's. It's a 28-second gap here. We'll keep an eye on them throughout the course of this lap here. But first, William Viola coming into the final corner. He's got Flandre Wilson right there behind him. William Viola. You gotta have your first time sometime. William Viola coming off the final corner, and he's gonna win here in New York. William Viola wins at Watkins Glen International. And what a great race for him. Now let's take a look here at the battle for second here. Here's they come into the final couple of laps. Victor Delgado trying to get as much as he can coming into the final quarter. This could be a drag race here for second if it sets up correctly. Oh no, he took that corner way too well. Ryan Santana looking to get second place here. Ryan Santana blocking the 22. And Santana will get second. Delgado will get third. And now it's just going to be about who gets the final couple positions here. Bryson Miller will probably get fourth. And Nico Cervidio will probably get 5th. Winty Wolf will most likely get 6th out of this. Well, what a good race for everybody involved here, unless your name is Chris Merlin, Flandre Wilson, Kalen Bevan, Olivia Hammond, TJ Smith, or especially Carl Childress. But especially Chris Merlin, too. But you know what? Despite the fact he had such a crappy race, and Winty Wolf just Dale Earnhardted himself. Oh man, that's a drag racing crash if I've ever seen one. But despite that, Chris Merlin does finish the race, and he does finish in the top 10. So take that with what you will. My head hurts after that. And the 71 burning it down. Sunoco feeling victories. There's got to be a better way to look at this. He's just burning it down. His first win in the DSRA Season 5. I'm not quite sure about the other seasons. Maybe he's a rookie. Who knows? So he did join late. And he's going to burn out again here. And what a way to win your first race of the season. However, unfortunately, it may be too late to chase the championship, but if he would have joined earlier in the season, that 71 probably would have been my favorite to win the championship. But let's take a look at your finishing order, presented by God knows what. Nationwide, I don't know. William Viola gets his first win of the season, followed by Ryan Santana, and your points leader, Victor Delgado III, gets another top 3 added to his record here. Bryson Miller and Nico Servito are rounding out the top 5, and Wincy Wolf, the last one to finish on the lead lap, as he finishes about 73 seconds behind Viola there. Just about came close to going a lap down after they got Jeb Rabbie, who finished 7th a lap down. And the last ones to finish 8th and 9th, Flandre Wilson and Chris Merlin, who finished 2 laps down. Unfortunately, Caleb Bevan, Olivia Hammond, TJ Smith, and Carl Childress did not finish the race, although Caleb Bevan did get a top 10 out of it. This should extend Victor Delgado's points lead quite a bit here, as his main rival heading into this one was going to probably be Nico Servito. He finished in 5th. But, wow. I mean, that was a really good race. A lot of championship implications over the next couple of races, though. Hopefully you'll join us for the rest of the DSRA season. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'm tired. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun with this race. Watkins Glen, there's nothing quite like it. But we hope you'll join us next week, whenever the next race is. It's going to be... the DSRA is going to be traveling down to Talladega. Good God help us all. God help us all. It's going to be down at Talladega for that one. So fingers crossed that it's not a complete crap show. I'm sorry. Let me say. If Devani decides to show up, let's see if he defends his super speedway record here this season. But other than that, this was a really interesting race. Congratulations to William Viola on his win here at Watkins Glen, a road course, a good, entertaining race. And we will see you coming up tomorrow on Monday. Actually, you know what? Just give it. You could take a look at it in the upcoming live stream section. But coming up tomorrow, the Budweiser All-Star Series is going to be going to Chicagoland Speedway. Followed by Tuesday, they'll be heading to Greenville Pickens Speedway for the Food Line 200. Then we have a 3-day break, unless DSRA schedules it during that little break period, where the Budweiser All-Star Series finale will be happening on June 30th. That will be at North Wilkesboro Speedway. The MCRL Championship Series will be happening round 6 of their 4th season. It will be at the Fulton Dirt Track for the MCRL Dirt Showdown. And then after that, you got IFAR on July 1st, that same night, for the Milk Podcast 200 at Nashville Super Speedway. The freaking Milk Podcast. I know the guys behind this. You guys, oh man. Anyway, congratulations to William Viola. We'll see you. This has been your head commentator, Nick Wiskolskinen, here on Prodigy Racing Network, and we will see you tomorrow.